Yeah. Love me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of your mom's favorite podcast. I'm Marcus, the Sefa M, bruh. We out here, bruh. Episode 42.
Hey,
Episode 42.
I just want to say we didn't plan this.
But
I don't know why it keeps happening.
Because we're so in sync, bro. We're so in sync.
No, I guess we are twins, bro.
We are. We just might be.
We might be twins.
I do have to keep the black shirt down because, as I said last week, the sweat stains are showing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
That's kind of wild. A sweat stain on a black shirt. That's some real sweat.
You know what I'm saying? You remember you used to say that Marcus has overactive sweat glands. I never forgot that, bro.
Who said that?
You did to me.
I'm not who I used to be.
Yeah.
You used to though. Like it was real bad in Samoa, especially. Remember you used to have, you had a green towel you always had on you?
Yeah.
Every time, I seen a video that said, if you're a big man, you know that these are the commandments of a big man. Mm-hmm. And one of them was you always keep a sweat rag. And I thought of you.
Come on, bro. Like that's rule number 1, bro. I need to bring that back because I've been sweating like an animal.
I never had a sweat rag though.
Yeah. I don't know if you sweat as profusely as I do.
Okay, but my forehead get real shiny. Like it's getting shiny right now. I got this light right in front of me. You feel me?
Man, my shit get hella glossy and shit. I'm glistening in there, bro.
We the glazed donut boys.
The glazed donut boys.
What's your favorite donut, by the way?
Oh, I was just asking my cousins this last night at the party. But
what kind of party?
Yeah, it was just a donut eating party. Yo, happy B-Day to my Uso baby tone. First off, that's what it was. It's the B-Day party. Second, I think my favorite donut by far is the apple fritter. Is that a donut? That's more like a pastry.
I mean, if it's part of the donut shop, we're gonna call it a donut.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's in display next to the other donuts, it has to be a donut, right? Like pastries come separately somewhere.
You like that though?
Yeah.
Is that the one that look like a bear claw? Or is it like a circle, like a big old circle?
It's a big old circle with like lumps in it. It kind of looks like a turd. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a big turd, but it's really good. I don't want to describe it as that, but that's how it looks. Like yeah.
I can only eat that like a slice of that. It's a little overwhelming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My favorite is the chocolate old fashioned.
Oh,
bro, that with a cold glass of milk, bro. I can't beat it. It's like it's so crunchy, but then you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's bomb.
Yeah, the chocolate frosting. Are you a fan of glazed donuts? Just original glazed donuts? That shit is crazy. That shit go crazy.
I mean, if it's there, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't choose like, let me get it. I'll always choose chocolate. Like,
okay,
why get a glaze when you can get a chocolate?
Right? Yeah, you're a chocolate slut. I don't.
Can't deny it.
Yeah, I can't deny it. Yeah, I got a whore for chocolate, man.
Hey, man, and this guy's a whore for everything else.
Yeah, you nasty. Oh yeah, episode 42, man. What the hell is going on, bro?
Oh man, I've been good. Something happened. I mean, it's gonna be obvious what happened, but okay. I got a question. When is the last time you fell? You remember the last time you fell?
Like, shit. There are times I know that there are times where I almost fall and catch myself, but I don't really remember the last time I truly fell. Like truly fell.
Oh, you just balanced out here?
Yeah, not even, bro. That just barely, bro. Dog, man, this was at my old job, right? And it was caught on camera. You know what I did at my old job? I was security or whatever. So cameras everywhere, bro. I was walking to my post, bro, and there was and I was rounding the corner, and there's a little there's racks of clothes there, and I was rounding the corner and I didn't see that little thing sticking out of the corner. So I round the corner and my foot hits it, and bro, I'm like doing the good old swim all the way to my post, trying not to fall, bro. I was on my feet like skating, bro, for like a solid 5 seconds before I caught myself. was like, bro, I hope nobody saw that. Not remembering that we have cameras everywhere, and my literal job is to watch the cameras. So, bro, I get a fucking call on the earpiece like, hey, Marcus, you know we all saw that, right? Hey, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. So I go back. Bro, I didn't even last on my post for like 5 minutes, bro. I went back to the office like, bro, let me see that. Let me see that. Rewound it, bro. Looking like a fucking video. You
didn't record it?
No, on my phone. No, I should have though.
Damn.
I should have. No.
That's not, I mean, that's bad, but I mean, you didn't fall. You know,
I didn't fall.
You still got your dignity with you. You know?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. But even though, like, your dignity may not be that intact, even if you don't fall. Because it's like the look that you did, like the actions that you did to prevent yourself from falling, it can still be a pretty bad look. Especially if your face is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, you know, at least if you can fall, it's like, all right, he made it to the ground. You know, he didn't make it. He could probably just chill there for a little bit and then get up, you know? Like, if you try to force yourself up after you fall, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, just stay there.
Nah, bro. If I fall, I'm up.
You're up real quick?
Real quick. The faster you know, it's like the 5-second rule. If it did, right. if you get up within 5 seconds, it didn't happen. That's kind of how I feel it.
Okay. So what happened?
So the other day we had plumbers come over, and so we had to clear out the room. Little storage room. Plumbers went in underneath the house.
Nice.
And after they left, I was like, you know, I'm gonna just put everything back and stack it up nice. And like, so it's in our house. I had these big old tubs, and I was 1, 2, 3, the steps down. It's only 3 steps, but it's you know.
Hey, that should be treacherous.
I had some socks on, and the steps is wooden. Yeah. And so the last step. I just, bro, my whole foot just, bro, I fell right on my cheeks, bro. And bro, when I like the side of this, I don't know what happened, like the side of the step, the side of the something, it like cut up against my back. I hit the ground straight, my cheeks first, like tailbone, I guess, whatever. And I just sat there, and I was just like, it's about to start hurting. It's about to start, and then bro, just boom, just pain, just pain, just shot up, just everywhere. My back, it felt like a lion, like I got mauled by a lion.
You should have tweeted about it.
I got mauled by a lion. My butt was just numb. My whole back, like the whole lower back, just started feeling inflamed. It was just,
hey yo. Yeah, man.
It was bad. I fell, and I was like, damn, that. First of all, I was embarrassed because I was like, bro, you 31 years old. How you falling at 31? Like,
hey, if you fall by yourself and no one's around to see it, did you fall, bro? Did you fall?
You did fall if you put it on a podcast.
Yeah, okay. Was anybody around when you fell?
No, which was I was like, damn, I could have died. Like, what if I hit my head? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been out of here.
How come? Yeah, none of y'all were there for me. I could have been out of here, bro.
And nobody really goes into that room. So, like, I'd have been there for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, stuff just ran away. Yeah. Also, like pretty recently.
Wait, again?
No, again. Like since I've been here in Canada.
Yo, Canada, chill, bro.
No, I don't know. So I was riding my scooter, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I got this. My girl, she found the scooter, and bro, the wheels are like this big. So it's like my size scooter. And so she used to want to go running, and I couldn't keep up running, so I would just ride the scooter. And so like I was at the end of the road trying to come down our street, and I don't know why I was just like, oh, let's see how far I can get off of the push off this hill. See how far. So then I went, and like towards the very end near the gate, I wasn't trying to kick no more. So you know how you just swerve left and right, and you trying to get more. So I was trying to do that, bro. I fell straight to my knees, bro. Like, actually, I felt like on all fours, but dog, my knees started. I fell. I jumped back up. She was like, "Are you okay, bro?" My wrists were like. They were like stinging. My knees were like numb. I popped back up. She was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I started riding the scooter home. I was like, she was like, "Are you sure?" Like, she was hella laughing though. My girl was on the floor laughing, but she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm good. Bro, I get to the house, and when I'm waiting for her to open the door, bro, both of my knees is bleeding.
Oh shoot. It's like that meme of the dog in the house that's on fire. It's like, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
My knees was both bleeding. I was like, damn.
My guy's knees was shaking while he was riding the shit. It's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm
bro.
okay.
You know how like you be riding the scooter, you be like leaning back and pulling on it, bro.
Yeah.
I was pulling on it for dear life, bro. That was bad, dog.
You know what?
I just remember last times I fell like bad.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever fallen off a skateboard? Because I've done that. I just remembered that. How come every time we're talking about some shit, I just start remembering when we talk about it, bro?
Because you be trying to be cool.
Not even.
I almost fell. I almost fell, but I ain't never failed. That's crazy that you fell
back
in your life.
Back in Texas, my little Uso brought a skateboard. He brought a skateboard to the church. And when I was like younger than that, I used to want to skateboard and shit, playing a lot of Tony Hawk and shit. So I was like, oh yeah, I can hop back on, bro. I was wearing the fucking Iefai Kanga with the Aloha, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I could do this, bro. He was over here trying to do kickflips and shit in the parking lot. I'm like, oh bro, let me get that. So I get the board and I start just riding around trying to do cool shit, bro. And I just try to manual, a little wheelie and shit with the skateboard, just like manual and shit. Boom, slipped out from underneath me, bro. Fell and ate shit, did a circle on the floor, bro, in my Iefai Kanga. All the youth kids, bro, all of them just like, just laughing at me, bro. Like, yeah, I'm never skateboarding again. This is bullshit, bro.
What the hell are y'all doing skateboarding in Samoans? What's going on
this wasn't in Samoa.
No, you are Samoan trying to skateboard. That's enough.
Yeah.
That is enough.
I've seen big dudes on skateboards like really like shredding, bro.
Yeah.
So it ain't about size.
Okay. But were they Samoan?
No.
That's exactly what I mean.
Well, so what? Racist?
We got big, flat, 2 left feet.
Right. I remember you said there's a difference between a 6'4" white dude and a 6'4" Samoan dude. There's different sizes. There's different sizes to this game.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't remember saying that, but anyways. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. How about you, bro? How you been, man?
I've been all right, Doug. Same old shit, working. Trying to make something of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Went outside for the first time in a while last night for the Uso B Day, just chilling, bro.
I don't believe you.
What do you mean?
I don't believe you.
What do you mean?
The last time you went out was like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure it was like, and then you were like, yeah, man, the last time in the first time in a while, like every time you go out is your first time in a while. Like, no, bro, it's just another weekend. It's just another weekend.
I've been going out a lot more lately. Okay, yeah, I'm usually inside.
You doing open mics, you doing birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, like you can't use that, Marcus. You can't use that line, bro.
Why not?
Because you trying to sound like you a homebody, but you really just be thotting in them streets.
Oh, I am not out here thotting in them streets. What are you talking about?
Hitting on girls at the smoke. What's up with Smoke Shop Girl? What's up, bro?
Hey, why you gotta put me out there like that, bro? I be trying to figure out a way, but then like when I get up the nerve, another customer comes in looking fucking rowdy. So I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here, dog.
Come on.
I get it. Don't worry, it'll get there eventually.
Your love for her, it has to outweigh any audience.
You don't shut your ass up about my love for her. Shut up, dude. She's really cool, man.
You ever been back to the other spot, the one where you scared that girl off? You ever been back to that one?
They're right next door to each other. That's the thing.
Bro, you're not supposed to have girlfriends in the same area, bro.
They're not.
You gotta chill out, dog.
They're just homies, dog.
You plotting, and it's very bad. Like you trying to stir the pot in a way that you're not supposed to. You're supposed to go to a different school. You know what I mean? You got a girl at this school, a girl. You're supposed to diversify.
Look, man, I'm wilding out here.
I could see that.
I'm thoughting in them streets. Thoughting out there in them streets, dog.
I just be trying to play. Yeah, I just, finally stepped out for the first time, and who knows? Who knows?
I just be going on my own little side quest, bro. My own little adventures and shit.
Just be honest about it.
I am being honest about it.
If it wasn't your first time in a long time, that's all.
Okay, it wasn't my first time. Yeah, I think about it. Fine. I'm just so used to being like, yeah, this is the first time in a long time I've been out. It's the first time.
Marcus be out there like, I never did this before. That's Marcus's line right there. Yeah. I've never done anything like this.
I've never done anything like this before.
This is my first time ever.
Ugh. Ugh.
So
yeah, that's what the fuck I've been doing, bro.
Yeah, just okay.
Just thoughting out there.
I feel it. I don't blame you, bro. I don't look at Mark. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do blame you for wearing the same color shirt though. Like, bro, what the
bro?
I keep looking at it now. Like,
we only have 2 colors in our wardrobe, bro, and we can't just mix and match. No, you got more colors than I do.
How?
You've had a pink shirt on here.
Okay.
I know you got dark blue shirts. Don't you have a cream colored Sefa shirt? Come on, man. I get black and white tees from freaking Ross and Pro Clubs. That's all I got.
Don't take inventory of my closet, bro. He said I got a cream colored Sefa shirt.
Come on, bro.
I don't, but I wish I did now.
Yeah.
All right. So for episode 42, we have a few topics today. I feel like it's most appropriate to start off with a video that's going viral. And for those of y'all that don't have Twitter, maybe it's on TikTok. There was a very viral video amongst our community. There was a girl in the drive-thru, and she was super upset that she had to wait 30 minutes. And she was complaining, we have our baby in the car. If you're gonna make us wait this long, come say something to us. Don't keep us waiting. And while she's there, she grabs a drink, she throws the drink inside, she's cursing at the lady, she's yelling at her. Mind you, the reason why this went viral in our community is because this was a Samoan girl and they were in Samoa, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
The second half of the video shows her like not really apologizing, but trying to like
explain herself.
Yeah, she was like definitely a different type of attitude. She was like more pleading with them, saying like, no, we were waiting in there, we have our son in there, blah blah blah. And there's people like, nah, man, go back to where you came from. You're in Samoa. This is not how we act. Go back to where you came from. And apparently, so the girl's from like Sydney or Australia or New Zealand or something. And so, you know, a lot of people go back home to visit and whatnot. And then this happens.
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, well, actually, how did you feel when you watched it? And what did you think?
Well, I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm always on the side of the worker, bro, just because I've been there and done that and having to deal with shitty customers like that. But I know it would hit a lot more different for me if the person on the other side was Samoan also. It's like, bro, you're really like yelling at me right now. Like in the moment though, like there are times where I'm just like, I understand where they're coming from because it's like, dog, I hate fucking waiting in line. You know, I hate waiting in line for 30 plus minutes for my food. You know what I'm saying? And if I have a crying baby in there, like, yeah, I'm going to be frustrated with, you know, the service. You know what I'm saying? But I always have to remind myself, like, bruh, there's a whole long line of people that these dudes still got to, you know, make food for. And there's probably something holding them up in the kitchen. So I try to be mindful of that. But dog, I get the ladies' frustrations. I'll be honest. Like, I get it. But I'll never be like, hey, fuck you, okay? The service is poor. I'm gonna throw my drink at you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll never get to that point for me unless they were rude first. And it seems like they weren't rude at all. Like the lady that was at the window was calm. She was trying to explain to her, you know, it'll come out. But she was just, you know, she was just having none of that, bro. And that shit is frustrating. I hate seeing that shit, dog. It gets under my skin because it's like, bruh, we already have like kind of a shitty job. You know what I'm saying? We all have to suffer through this bullshit. And, you know, to make it worse, we have this fucking lady over here at my window screaming in my motherfucking face. Fuck you, okay? But I'm over here being nice to you right now. I'm telling you what's going on, and you still want to yell and throw shit in my face? Fuck you, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me, bro. I'm automatically going to go to the worker side, even though there's two sides to the story. But it's like, bro, fuck you and your side. Don't yell at me, bitch. I'm working. So yeah, that's me, bro. What's up?
I agree. I mean, I don't think anyone would disagree.
Right.
Just in general too, like you see these, and of course I know they're like bad apples when it comes to workers. Like I get like some, bro, I've been in situations where workers have been rude and you know.
Oh yeah.
And I could see that happening. But I don't really care how rude you are. If you are Samoan in Samoa, and the person that's being rude to you is Samoan. And she looked older. Like, I don't know, maybe I didn't watch the video right, but the lady that she threw the drink at looked older. It's like,
oh yeah.
bro,
Oh, I thought you were saying the lady herself was older. Nah, yeah, the lady at the window was older,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, and the girl who did the throwing, she looked like in her 20s, like she didn't
Straight
look
up.
that old. And it's like, bro, we wasn't even raised, well, I wasn't raised like in the Samoan way, whatever. But even I know, like, even I would never turn up on an older Samoan person.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, that's like out of the question.
Yeah.
And also the fact that you in Samoa, like, bro, like, everybody who's been there, we understand that things run a little differently.
Right.
The wait times are gonna be a little longer. The customer service is gonna be a little, it's gonna be a little lazy, because everyone is kind of like dealing with family. It's like, okay, yeah, we'll keep you on the back burner until whatever. But like, we're so once you live there and you've been there, you already know, like, okay, so it's like not expecting much, but it's not in a bad way. It's kind of that's just island life. You know what I'm saying? You on island time, you're dealing with island things, not a lot of things out there are like life or death, especially food.
Right.
Like, bro, I can't imagine like just being that disrespectful over food.
Right.
As an adult. And like her main thing was like saying like, oh, my kid was in the car. You got AC.
Right.
You don't have to just sit. You could pull up to the side and tell them, hey, I'm finna be right here, and go inside and wait. Or you can, there's so many different options. You don't got to just sit there and suffer. Like,
what do you say? What do you say to the people who are like, well, that's no excuse, like that, don't treat us as just regular Samoan people. Like, you're there to do a job. You have your job, get my food out as promptly as you can. I don't want you to be lazy and treat me like some of your family. I'm not your family. Get my food out. I'm a paying customer and I waited 30 minutes with my crying baby in the car.
If these people that are complaining like this have been in Samoa for a considerable amount of time, or if they just, been living in Samoa, they have benefited from that. They have benefited from everyone working in the community as an islander, as somebody who looks at a lot of people like family. They've benefited from that, whether they know it or not. Everybody who lives out there understands like it's just like this unwritten rule. And so like this person could say, no, I want this to be upheld at this highest standard. They might hold a job to where they got 5 hey, I gotta be off Tuesday, and then I gotta be off Thursday, and then I gotta be off Monday. And in any other part of the world, like, or at least the Western world, in America, if you were to go to somebody and say, hey, I need I got this going, no, this not gonna happen. In Samoa, the idea that, hey, I got a funeral that's about to last a month, I need these days off. Okay, yeah, sure. I heard about you. I heard about you. Oh yeah, I knew your uncle. Oh yeah. Oh, go ahead, take that time off. You benefit from it. You can't complain about it when you benefit from it. And if you want to say, oh, this McDonald's and these food places need to operate how it's supposed to be operated. If you want to throw that in somebody's face, and you would trade out every other aspect of your life on the island to be run how it's supposed to be run, whoever's
what you're used to, or what you've seen,
the proper American or whatever you want to say way,
right?
Then you would hate it. They would hate it. They would hate it. It wouldn't. The trade-off wouldn't be right. And for those of y'all that never lived in the islands, you might not understand like what I'm saying. But if you live there, then you get it. Like, even in school, it's kind of like, oh, it's a way of life.
It's more lax. Yeah, it's a little more lax. Yeah. A little more chill. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you're not like in the States, you're not getting bereavement for your uncle. You're not getting bereavement for your cousin.
No.
In Samoa, they've had an uncle, a cousin, like just
twice removed,
a third cousin, and you getting that time off because of certain cultural obligations.
Right.
So it's like, it's different out there, but it works with who we are as people. It works. So like, you can't just say, these people can't just say this needs to work like a McDonald's is supposed to work.
Right.
Because nothing else in that scenery works how it's supposed to work. It works how we work.
Right.
So,
especially when like the culture is so ingrained in like the government and how things run out there in Samoa. So it's kind of hard to avoid. I get that. And you know what's funny? Just a little like tidbit, bro. It's funny that like a lot of Polynesians here in the States have like kind of a reputation among other Polynesians that Polynesians are actually pretty fucking lazy and that they call off a lot because of, familial stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny. It's funny to think about.
Yeah, that's a great point. Out here or in the States, they would say, oh, they're lazy. They call out a lot. And then in Samoa, it would not be looked at any differently because it's like he needs to be there. He needs to be there. He has to represent.
I knew his
family.
uncle. Yeah, I knew his uncle who died. Yeah.
Also, this is a side point, and the idea of treating any Samoan like this would be like beyond me. Older, young, rude or not. I think it's to do with the fact that we grew up in the States where it wasn't that many of us. Like it's not a lot of us. Like, like if I were to go to a store and see a Samoan working there, like at a register, I'm gonna go to that register.
Yeah.
And what's up, booze? Oh, what's up? How you doing? Like, it's just it's because it's not too many of us that we take like pride or not, but like those engagements are like sacred to us,
right?
Because it's like, dang, this is so dope to see one of us out here, and maybe it's a little different in like LA area because it's a lot of y'all and it's a lot of enemies.
See, exactly, like as great as that is for you, you know what I'm saying? Like the old me would have been like, that's a very naive way of thinking because I don't want to treat anyone differently just because we are of the same ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like, it's all about character and who you are as a person. Like, yeah, that's great. I love meeting other Samoans and shit too. But like, sometimes you just get that feeling that like, maybe this is someone I don't want to be cool with, even if we are Samoan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm glad, I'm cool to just keep my distance from and show love from this, show love from a distance and stuff. But like, bro, hey, Samoans, you know what I'm saying? But like, I love seeing other Samoans in public, but I just know that there's still lines and boundaries, dog. Like character, bro, as a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, I don't know. I want to just look beyond our ethnicities to be cool with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel it, bro, but when I see someone that might look like us, that's my,
it's automatic, bro. Yeah,
automatically like we cool. It's not the fact that like, oh man, whatever you need type stuff. But to me, it's like funny. It's so rare, because in Sacramento, it wasn't a lot of us, bro. Like it's a lot now.
It feels like there's a lot though, it feels like it's a lot because it's you and your family. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty big community. It looks like a big community just compared to everyone else. It's very small. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it feels like there's really not that many of us, but there is kind of a lot. I felt that same way in Texas.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Texas is hella Tongas out there in Texas. And then like LA is hella Samoans out there. But like Sacramento to me, especially North Sacramento, it was only my family. Like when we met people that wasn't Samoan, that was Samoan, but wasn't our family, it was like a unicorn. And like I know now it's a lot different. Like a lot of people from the Bay are moving in, but like back in the 90s, bro, it wasn't too many of us. So like anytime I seen anybody, like it was just like, hey, what you doing here?
It
was a where you from, but it was a different where you from. It's like, oh, man, where you from?
So where you from, cuh?
So to me, just seeing somebody talk crazy to another, one of us, and on top of that being an older person, like that's just like that's like two negatives, and that don't make a positive. You know what I'm saying? But that was crazy. That video was crazy. That
lady a wild one for that, man. Like she should have known that she was overstepping, man. Like that's just, I don't know, that sense of entitlement is wild, regardless of being Samoan or not. It's like, dog, and you're in Samoa acting like that too, you're gonna get slapped in the mouth, okay?
Dude, like to me, right? When I was out there, it was like, I had some family in Samoa, but like it was, it was not a lot of family that I knew. It was just Mocha and Nathan, really.
Right.
Bro, like these families got backbones. That lady got kids who got kids. Lady got 12. She probably got 12 kids that got 100 cousins. Like, bro, why would you even put yourself up to that? Because now you the number one enemy in a whole village. Like that lady village, whole village is looking for you now.
Yeah, straight up.
And I'm seeing people saying, "Oh my God, that's my coworker. Oh my God, that's I know her. I went to school with her." It's like, I hope they find her though. I really do.
Oh damn.
People like that need to, she need to get dealt with. Like nothing serious, but come on, bro.
Lord, you be inciting a lot of violence on this show, bro.
What do I do? I said I hope. I didn't say
if y'all find them in the streets, you better do something about them.
Just post about it. I just was, what's up with Eric? Where Eric at? Hey, Utah, y'all better respond, bro. We need to.
I was like, Eric who? Oh, fucking Eric McIntyre?
Eric McIntyre, yeah.
Shut up.
You see Eric get stripped.
Yeah.
Somebody strip Eric, man.
Yeah, screw that guy, bro. He sucks.
Yeah, so that was a negative side to Samoans in Samoa, and then we have another topic. Brought upon. Did you want to read the tweet? Brought upon by Shane.
Yeah. Anybody know who Shane is? If you don't, Shane is a wild dude.
One of the most polarizing characters in the Twitter community.
What a great fucking word to describe him, bro.
One of the funniest videos from him was when he was like when gothic girl, like when Samoan girls are gothic and they sing songs, and he was singing like Aradna, but like like the rocker, like and tonight will be like that, like it was
DLW and time, DLW and time.
That video, I played that video probably like 1,000 times over the years. Because when I first watched it, bro, I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I'm gonna find it after this.
Yeah, please, hey, send that, bro. I need to see that too. That's just hilarious. But yeah, I got you, man. This is from Shane Omeka. The Alpha and Omeka. Islanders bringing family from the homeland to the States to make them slaves isn't talked about enough for me. Like, why would y'all do that? I used to try and make escape plans for my cousins. And he still replies, for real, and then get mad when they want to live their own life. Next one is, the Navy is a good escape plan. Yo, people are wilding. Yo, Shane brings out the dregs of Samoan internet, bro. This shit is fucking hilarious, bro.
It is. So, and have you ever encountered family members from Samoa, and how do you feel about what he said?
Well, like I've heard about it growing up. It's like, I don't hear the term slavery, but it's like, they get in trouble and they get sent out to Samoa, and to try to avoid, trouble here in the States and shit. And then I don't really hear too much about people like really putting in work on the family's like land and shit, like on some slave shit. But now that I think about it, it's like, damn, that's really what the fuck they're doing. And it wasn't even like people from here in the States. It's like people from Manua. You know what I'm saying? Like they would come to Tutuila from Manua and shit, on some like residency shit, and they don't be getting jobs. They just be working their family's land and shit for all hours. Like not really getting paid much. Just in family respect, I guess.
All right, I think we're our wires are crossed right now.
Nice.
Because Shane's tweet was talking about people from Samoa going to the States.
Whoa.
You just
read it. I'm a fucking idiot. I just read it.
You read it out loud.
You know what?
This guy, yo. You know what's crazy? Hey, every week my mom talks to me. Every week my mom calls me and she says she loves the podcast. And she goes, "Hey, Marcus is so smart. You can tell when he reads the stuff, you can tell he's so smart." I'm like, okay, this is about to lose some points right now.
Yeah, damn it. I'm sorry. T. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
The Samoans from the islands going
to the States. I've never actually heard that myself. So have you seen that? You've seen that?
Bruh, countless times, bro.
Okay. Maybe I'm just so ignorant to the shit around me, bro. I'm just like, what?
You never really? You never went to like family's house and you just got a new cousin that's grown out of nowhere?
Yeah,
like not like a baby cousin, but it's like just like a random 12-year-old just serving the food, and all of a sudden you just like, where the hell you come from? Like, oh, hi cousin. You like, what the hell? Who is you? You never had that before? Like, you go to a house and all of a sudden it's just a brand new person just peeling the fire now. It's just like, and it's like a little kid. It's like a little kid that knows how to do everything.
See, that's wild. No, when you describe it like that, I've never seen that, bro. I need to hear more of this, man. Talk to me about this.
There's been countless times, bro, like where we'll go visit, because like my family, we really stick to ourselves. I got a couple cousins who I always like go around or connect with, but growing up, it was just really just us. So we go like out of town to like other families, and like, oh yeah, my cousin's finna be here. We're all like kind of like the same age or whatever.
Right.
And then you just pull up and there's just like new kids there. And you're just like, oh, where are they from? Oh, they're from Samoa. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's cool. I guess they shipped them out. They sent them out here to get a better schooling, or maybe they weren't doing good out there.
That's what I would usually chalk it up to.
But then when they're here, like they're doing everything. Like all of a sudden, all the kids don't have chores anymore because that one kid from Samoa is cleaning the dishes, vacuuming the floor, doing the yard work.
Yo, I don't want to laugh at that. That
bro, it's real though. And I believe it. You know what? A lot of them end up running away. Like, or I don't know about a lot. I just know a couple that I was like, wait, they ran away? They was hella little. Like, yeah, bro, they just took off. But I do feel like that's a very common thing. And I remember like one time it happened and they were trying to say like, oh yeah, he was hella disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh yeah, he ran off with his girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. And then you meet him or like in adulthood, and you're like, man, bro, they would have given me a break.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing that. I was taking care of their grandkids. They just pay for my ticket. All of a sudden, I was just doing everything in the house. Like, bro, I didn't have a life. Sometimes I wouldn't go to school. I had to do everything for the church, and so I think it's like it's like a traditional thing to where like in Samoa, the kids are kind of, their families are fluid. It's fluid. Because you can have a kid and then they just be like, they be tossing them like hotcakes. Like, tell her, you want a son? You want a daughter?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that. Be tossing them like hotcakes.
Oh, my bad, bro. I forgot.
How come he don't want me, man? How come he don't want me? This is bullshit.
At least they didn't toss you. At least did they toss you? You wasn't like a slave, though.
I wasn't enslaved.
You got tossed in a good house.
I got tossed in a great house. Yeah, I got tossed in a great house with great parents. Go on.
No, but yeah. So I just reading Shane's tweets. I'm laughing because I've seen it happen multiple times. You see, like even in the church, like you go to church one Sunday and all of a sudden either the pastor's family or someone in the family, someone that's part of the church team, I guess you could call it, the deacon or something, like they'd have a kid out of nowhere that's like 14, 15 years old that's all of a sudden leading the practices, and watching all the kids and, like preaching in Samoa, like super, like well in Samoa. And it's just like, what the hell? Where did you come from? From like the Bible.
Yo, who created you in a fucking lab and brought you here, bro?
Freaking Bible major leagues? Like, what's going on? Yo. The heavenly NBA or something? I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's a funny tweet. I've seen it happen in my lifetime personally. And I feel like it happens a lot more than you remember that Samoan dude in New Zealand who got charged with slavery?
Oh yeah, Joseph Matam or whatever. And fuck him. Yeah. Fuck
there was a guy in New Zealand or Australia, I forget.
Holy
and he
shit.
Yeah, he one of our earlier, like when we first started doing this podcast. Thankfully we deleted all those episodes. But he was flying people in from Samoa, telling them, hey, come out here, you know, they got good jobs and this and that. And then he had them working for him for free. And he was collecting all their checks.
What a piece of
shit.
And fuck him.
And so that type of mentality though, like the audacity to even think, hey, I'm finna just bring people over and just rob them. That comes from, you know, that traditional mentality where it's kind of like, if I bring you out here, you owe me.
Yeah.
You know, if I gave you birth, you owe me type stuff.
Oh my God, dude.
It's wrong. It should be stopped. And I feel like, hey, if you're listening to this and you are one of these, all of the criteria, you're like, wait, they sent me from Samoa. Now I'm doing the chores now.
Hey, free the Uso, free the young Uso and sister, man. Free them, man. If
you've never had this happen, like if you've never seen, you know, you're probably the one.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Now that you talk about it, now it's like it's coming back, but I don't want to put bro's name out there. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it, but I know exactly what you're talking about now, and it's really fucked up. Yeah. Luckily, he moved out and, you know, got his own thing going, so shout out to the Uso, man.
Did he run away?
He ran. He flew away. Bruh flew away.
Hey, yeah.
Yep, you know what I'm saying?
He joined the military, or he just bounced?
No. He bounced, got himself a good job, and I think he's married now.
Look at that.
Shout out to the Uso, man. You know, all you have to do is just loosen the leash. Let these kids breathe. Goddamn, they didn't come here to fucking serve you and your family. Fuck.
Marcus's family's in the other room. They're like, yeah. So which cousin can we have this week?
Oh shit, man. Our culture is wild, bro.
It is.
Our culture is so wild. Yeah, I love it too. But goddamn, we're over here yelling at our own old ladies. We're bringing in our cousins from Samoa to make them slaves. Like, bro, we're a wild one. We're wild ones. This is crazy.
All right, man. So next topic.
Yeah.
And this actually ties in, actually.
Okay.
You put kids with siblings versus only children.
Mm-hmm. So I was on Reddit, and it was one of those the Ask Reddit subreddit, and it said like, how can you tell when you're out in the wild, you know, out in public, that you can tell the difference between someone who's an only child and kids with siblings? And people had hella answers. One of them was like from teachers. Teachers would identify kids with no siblings when they would be more comfortable talking to the adults than kids their own age, because they have no one else, you know, they're talking to their parents. And there was another one where it said they could tell when a kid had no siblings, it was because of their honesty, right? Because you can't sit there and blame your sibling on something that you did with your parents. You have no siblings. So you had no choice but to be honest to your parents. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, I just thought it was funny, because it's like, damn, sometimes I have no filter about shit, because I'm just like, you know, I usually just say the first thing that comes to my mind or whatever.
Yeah, and I thought, rude.
Yeah, I'm rude. Yeah, because I'm a rude piece of shit. I mean, besides being a rude piece of shit, it's also like, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. And like, you know, me, when I go out, especially like last night, when I go out and, you know, with my Usos and shit, you know, who obviously have siblings or whatever, you know, I see the different dynamics at play, you know, like there are things where like, there are things that I won't understand because I'm an only child. Like when I was younger, I never understood like why do siblings be fighting each other, but then, you know, they be beating the shit out of each other, talking shit to and about each other all the time. But then, like, you know, when something happens, they come together and form like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? I was like, do these fools hate each other? Do they love each other? What the fuck? And the answer is yes.
The answer is shut up.
Yeah, it's shut your mouth. It's all yes. They love and hate each other. They would kill everybody for each other and then kill each other right after. So I just thought it was interesting because there's not a lot of only children within our community. It's like on average, every Samoan household has like at least 3 or 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And here I am getting fucking tossed away into, you know what I'm saying? Into a great living situation, by the way, but you know, by myself. So I don't know. I just thought it was funny to talk about.
Were there any that were like spot on?
Spot on with me? Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Like I always felt like I felt uncomfortable talking to people like my own peers and shit
Yeah.
until I got older. You know what I'm saying? And just I just stopped giving a goddamn about what people thought because I'm a weird dude. So now I'm just like, it's easy to chop it up with people, but like, I seen that. That was just like me too. I felt really uncomfortable being around kids my own age and shit. Like I was always the one with the older folks. Like bro, when I was still in high school, I was going out to the bars with the older folks, like going out to hookah bars and shit. I was like 16, 17, and these niggas were like, 23, 24. I just felt more comfortable with kids older than me. I was usually the youngest one there, but it was through those interactions where I felt like it felt easier to talk to people my own age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was just, I don't know. It was very different.
I feel it. When you spoke about like siblings hating each other, like, bro, me and my sister did not get along growing up.
Yeah, and like, that's crazy to see. And hearing that is crazy to think about because I would think like, oh, they love each other so much, man. They would do anything for each other, but motherfuckers just be beating the shit out of each other from an early age, and it's not getting along.
It's not really. It doesn't have anything to do with personalities, and it doesn't have anything to do with temperament. Well, I mean, maybe that's some of it, but honestly, bro, it's just proximity. I think that's the main reason, like you could be in a relationship with somebody, but if y'all live at separate households, every time y'all link, it's gonna be
cool.
I love you. Right. And then, you go through that phase where it's like, I love you. And then you leave and then it's cool. And then you miss them and then you see them again. As soon as you move in, then y'all start to notice everything. Yeah. And so the same thing with siblings, like if I feel like if you in a bigger household and y'all kind of got like different rooms, then it might be differently. But me and my sister shared a room all the way up until we graduated. Right. Like we was in an apartment and our beds was right next to each other, and it was just us two. But that was just how we grew up, and so we were like every night. Every night we go to sleep together, and it was just like she'd be on her bed, I'd be on our bed, and we would just argue, and then we'd wake up arguing. And it's like, bro, we have nothing, like when she's doing her hair in the sink and I'm trying to do something in the sink, I'm like, bro, watch out. It's just little things turn into big things when you super close. Right. And like now, I live out here and she lives back in Sac. Like I would do anything for it. We don't argue at all. Like in our adulthood, like we've never really argued. Like we've had disagreements, but it don't go like that because we're not living in the same areas. Right. So we don't even get on. We don't even spend enough time to get mad at each other. Right. Every time we're together, it's just like, hey, how you been? And so that's basic. Proximity is the only thing, because you can have cousins who you live with, who you argue with like siblings. It has nothing to do with like the sibling aspect. It has everything to do with, damn, bro, we both living in the garage together. Right. Clean up your side. Stop using my deodorant. Yeah. You leaving your laundry all on the ground, making the room look messy. And that's really where the animosity comes from.
Yeah. And it was an eye-opening thing for me, like coming to Samoa, because growing up I had really no one to answer to besides my two parents, you know what I'm saying? So then I come into a fucking house where it's a full ass house, so I have to learn to adjust to to be around people and learn to interact with people and learn to see other people's terrible habits and shit for me to learn like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I got to say something and be better about not doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you grow up in close proximity to your sibling, like that shit, I feel like that shit teaches you how to be a better roommate, how to be a better housemate, how to be a better, person in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it just teaches you how to like accept the person that's right there next to you, who you see every goddamn day, who I'm sure you're going to be tired of, all the time or whatever, if you're, if you're that close together. So it was a learning curve for me, being an only child, and then coming into a house where all of my cousins is in there. Like there's 10 of us in there. So I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, shit. I kind of wish I had that growing up, but now that I know what it's like to really be a cool house guest, I'm like, man, hell yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna have a roommate, you motherfucker, you better clean your side of the goddamn house. You better do your fucking laundry. You better pick up all the hair that's in the sink. You better, as a grown ass man, stop leaving your fucking hair in the sink. Clean that shit the fuck up. What are you doing? Are you a child, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Being out here, like being out when like now who I am, like in terms of like taking care of the household, as opposed to who I used to be when I would visit, bro. Like I'll be thinking about that all the time. I'll be like, babe, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man.
I was so rude, bro. Like there's so many things I do now that I'm like very mindful of, like you know, whether it be the shower, whether it be the kitchen, whether it be the room, like there's so many different things that like now I'm like cognizant of, like, oh, that wasn't like that when I got here. It shouldn't look like this now. Let me fix it to how I used to be when I I feel like I'll be a great roommate now. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of polished now. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm good. I mean?
Bro, I was terrible at cleaning up after myself growing up. I was terrible at keeping up with chores I was supposed to do. And I was just like, man, fuck you. You know, I'm fucking, it's just me and my dad or whatever. So, you know, I just felt like, like I answer to, besides this fucking, you know, this guy who I'm supposed to answer to, you know, stop being a rebellious dick. You know what I'm saying? So then you grow up and then you see shit that should be clean, that's dirty as fuck. And you're just like, oh, you're disgusting.
And you know what else too? Like the idea of parents like being able to, once they do it if you don't do it long enough. And then when you get into a position where there's no one there to like do it when you don't do it long enough, then you're the person who does it when it doesn't get done long enough.
Exactly.
And then you're just like, oh, this is what this feels like.
Yeah, this is why they pissed off.
This is why they used to upset with us.
Yeah, bro. So once I started feeling that, I was like, oh yeah, now it's really time to really just step up and just be a better housemate. Just be a better one.
The other day, I know there's gonna be discussion, but for the first time ever, I felt the like the want. I was like taking a shower, and then I looked down. I was like, "Dang, the bath looks a little dirty." And I just cleaned it out. I was scrubbing. I was like, "Is this what being an adult is?"
Wait! You cleaned it while you was in the shower?
No. After, and then I showered again because I got dirty. But I was just showering, and I was like, "Whoa, yeah." I didn't wash my hair again. I just, showered.
Yeah,
but yeah, I scrubbed the whole tub, and I was just like, that looks really good. Like,
yeah, it really be. Yo, I killed this shit, dog. Yo, this bathroom's spotless, bro.
And then like a month later, when we had to clean again, my girl cleaned it, and I was just like, oh, that's way cleaner than what I had to do.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes.
Like, yeah, she be really cleaning, like,
bro.
I did it wrong.
The good old hands and knees with the toothbrush and shit. I'm just like, damn, I cannot do that, bro. Sometimes, like, I be going on YouTube and looking up how to clean the bathroom, like top 10 tips on how to clean, what products to get. I'm over here thinking of getting some fucking vinegar and water and mixing it and using that to clean the.
You about to make yourself pass out in that bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be using bleach products in there, bro. Over here spraying this shit and wiping it down like, oh, bro, I got to get the fuck out of here, dog.
Nah, to make some mustard gas on accident, bro. You
for real,
chill out.
Exactly. No bleach and vinegar. Just throwing that out there. Do not mix bleach and vinegar. That's mustard gas. You will die. Just throwing that out there for the real adults out there who's out there cleaning and shit like we are. Okay.
It's the real adults are like, duh.
Yeah, for real. We've been knowing that.
How old are you and you didn't know you shouldn't mix those? Like,
hey, shut up. Yeah, you didn't teach us that. We learned that on our own.
We're late.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to y'all who are clean. The dirty ones, we can grow up.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Wipe your goddamn hair off the sink. Quit being a hoe.
So every Monday,
me
and my girl, we watch this show called Antiques Roadshow. You ever seen it?
Damn, you're on Antiques Roadshow?
You watch that?
I've never seen it, no, but I know of it, yeah.
I wasn't on it. We watch it.
Isn't it on like QVC or one of those like home shopping network channels and shit? Where they're like
I think it's like
zoom in on okay. Where they like zoom in. Yeah, they zoom in on like on jewelry and then it starts spinning and they have like a voiceover and shit. For $29.99, you can get
no
shipping and handling.
That
pay five payments shipping and handling. It's like, bro, what the? I don't want that.
That's not Antiques Roadshow.
Okay.
That might be something else. Antiques Roadshow is a show where like they have conventions basically. Like they'll have a whole like center or a hall or something that everyone will come up and they'll line up and they'll wait in line to talk to a professional or whatever they have.
Nice.
So people might come with paintings, sculptures, random tables, chairs, or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is from the 1600s," and they'll praise it. They'll basically, it's like an appraisal show.
Okay.
There was a lady who said she got a it was like a bowl. It was a big old blue bowl or something. She got it from her friend. Her friend basically was having a yard sale. She bought it from her friend for $1.
Right.
He brought it to the place. They said it was like a vintage Tiffany bowl that was worth like $12,000. And so I was like, what do you like? What happens now? Like if your friends see the show, is they finna call you up and be like, yo, like, do you feel so like if your friend gave you a bowl for $1 and then you got it appraised and it was worth 12,000, what would you feel?
The homie, if it's the homie that gave me that plate, I would feel obligated to give him a cut. I don't know how big the cut would be. We might have to hash that out and bring some lawyers in or something. But I mean, the homie, I'd feel obligated to give him a cut. If it's some random dude who's like, "Hey,
I got a yard sale.
Yeah, yard sale, random dude, a plate, and then it's like $12,000 when I appraise it. Yeah, bro, I'm keeping that shit, dog. You should have done your due diligence, dog.
What if it was an old lady?
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't change anything either. She should have known.
This guy's crazy.
She should have known. She should have known.
How would she have known?
I don't know. Hey, we got resources, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, we got resources,
I'm not gonna lie. If I bought it at a yard sale from some like 40-year-old man, deuces. That's my 12 racks.
Right.
But if it was like an old lady and she's like, "Oh, I've always loved this bowl," I'm driving a couple racks on her.
That's sexist.
That's not sexist.
That's sexist.
You're sexist.
I'm sexist.
Yes.
No, I treat both of them the same. I would deuces on both of them. You over here deuces on the 40-year-old dude, and you'd give a cut to the old lady. Sexist,
for sure.
Sexist.
That's somebody's grandma. I can't do that.
That's somebody's dad. And,
you know
I can't do that.
I would do it to an old person, like an old dude too. If it was like an old man doing it. If it was a young, how was that sexist? If I do it
do it to an old man. Oh, okay.
So it's ageist. You gonna call me ageist?
Yeah, it's ageist. Yeah, it's ageist. All the other ists, bro. That's you, dog. Racist. Nah,
if it was an elderly person, I'd feel wrong, bro. Like,
yeah.
Especially, so you think about it, they having a yard sale. Mm-hmm. Most times people doing yard sales, they not really balling.
Right.
They kind of just living. So yeah, I'm breaking off a couple racks. Marcus is keeping everything. Yeah, I might be sexist or ageist or whatever, but you stingy.
Hey, that's the name of the game.
That's not the name of the game.
The name of the game. 12 racks. I'm up 12 racks. I'm up 12 racks.
See,
no one can stop me. I'm all the way up.
This is why Chobani not sending you free yogurt.
Hey, shout out to Giovanni. Yo, hey, they like that video too. Shout out to Chobani. Yeah. All right, come through with the care package already. They sponsored the show. Holy shit!
That show, the Auntie's Road Show, some of it is pretty interesting. They had one where a dude had a Rolex. Mm-hmm. He bought a Rolex way back in the 50s, 40s, or something like that.
Oh damn!
And then he didn't wear it. Like he wore it a couple times, but he didn't wear. He said it was too expensive. It was worth like $400 or $500 back then.
Whoa,
bro! This fool, basically a brand new Rolex from the 40s or the 50s or whatever. They said it was like a special edition too.
Ooh,
it was a Paul Newman special edition.
Paul Newman, the actor?
Yeah.
Damn.
I guess he wore it in the movie. He wore it in a movie or something.
Yo, I want to guess how much it's worth. All right, keep going. Describe it.
That was basically it.
Okay, so a Paul Newman vintage. Everybody throws the word vintage around, but that sounds hella vintage. Paul Newman, whatever, actor, 40s and 50s. The shit cost $400 or $500 when he first bought it, and he appraises it now. I'll say,
and also he has the box, he has the receipt, he has the pamphlet that comes. Everything is basically everything is there.
Yo, all authentic too.
Yep.
Everything okay, 400 or 500. Tell me if I'm hot or cold. 800K.
That's you're a little over.
Little over.
Yeah.
Still.
I know.
4.
Yeah, it was like 380.
Oh,
380, bro. And this fool, he literally fell. Like he fell onto the ground. He was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
he was like, after he found out the price, I would have fallen over too, bro.
Like what? Like, bro. So yeah, that show is crazy. They had like a lady say there was like a blanket at a house that she used to be at, and she just said, "Can I have this blanket?" They said, "Yeah." It was like a super rare vintage Native American blanket.
Oh,
and like it was made with like certain material that they don't do no more, and it was 200,000. And she was like, "It's been at the foot of my bed ever since I got it, like 10 years. It's just like I just have it at the foot of my bed, and I always wash it and just put it right there."
All right, now we need to look for shit around the house that we can like put on the Antiques Roadshow and appraise for like 12,000, bro. Okay, bro, we need to get some God blessed money around here,
bro. We be at the thrift stores. I'll be over there at Value Village, like looking like, this looks a little. I'll be like, "Man, what you think?" I'm like, "What you think?" She's like, "It got a Target sticker on the back." I'm like, "Oh,
okay." Man, that's like that sounds like the Gary V school of like hustle and shit. You go to different yard sales. I've been seeing the videos and shit of him doing that. You know, like, "Oh, if you want some money, just go to the yard sale, dude. I picked up this poster for like $60. It's actually worth $10,000. Like, all right, Gary V, shut the fuck up and get out of here. You suck.
I don't like the way he be doing it though, because he be over there like low balling the people, and then he's like,
"Oh yeah,
I just ate their face." It's like, yo, what is wrong with this guy?
Yo, someone get guy out of here, bro.
Shout out to Gary V. Shout out to Gary V. Is there anything else on the docket that you were looking at that you were interested in possibly?
Nah, man. Except you know, we gotta plug the Patreon. Plug the Patreon, the socials, man. Patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. You get the video out today. The audio comes out everywhere. This video will be out Wednesday. Then we got the exclusive Patreon episode coming out on Friday. So $5 a month gets you 4 extra episodes a month. You get early access to this video. Yeah, follow us on every social media, whatever. Our handles are Sefa M and Oh Hello Marcus. All of that, bro. You know, out here.
I forgot to screenshot. Did you see that comment on the Patreon?
Yeah, bro, I did. Shout out to her, man. I was thinking that I screenshotted that myself on my phone. I forgot to
post it in the notes, but do you think it was real? Was that from a movie?
No, I don't know what kind of movie that is. That sounds way too real to be made up, bro. Like sometimes life is stranger than fiction. I believe her.
Can we talk about that real quick? Or
yeah, go ahead, bro. Shit.
All right, so I don't remember verbatim. I know I read it and I replied to it and I said, "Yo, if this is real, we have to talk about this on the pod because what the hell?"
Yeah.
She was talking about. This person was talking about basically like the dating scene, right?
Yeah, it was us. It was when we were talking about on the Patreon, right? Short. Which one is who's harder to get a date? Okay. Tall women or short men?
Yeah.
And her response was wild, bro.
Yeah. So apparently she said, "Yeah, I do agree. I'm a bigger woman. I'm taller and bigger, and it's always very difficult, to find dates and to find people. But men lie about their height all the time."
You see?
And she said she had one instance where this man said he was a lot taller than he actually was, and when they met up to eat, he was not as tall as he claimed to be.
She said 4'11" at best.
That's why I thought it was like kind of
right. Like, maybe everyone's 4'11" to her because she's tall.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean any offense by that.
We don't even know how tall she is, but so do you remember exactly? Can you remember? Because I kind of do, but not really.
So just a little bit, right? She swiped right on him. They matched. He lied about the height, and then they met and they ate, and then I think she brought him over. she brought him over still.
I think they were still at the dinner.
Oh, still at the dinner? But then she said something about him watching sumo wrestling on YouTube.
Yeah. She said she thought he had like a fetish, right?
Yeah.
Like a big girl fetish, and he started watching like girls sumo wrestling.
It was girls sumo wrestling?
I would assume.
I thought he was just watching
sumo wrestling.
Yeah, it just said sumo wrestling.
Yeah. And so she said she felt like he had a fetish for,
yeah,
and so he was trying to
on.
Yeah, he's trying to get turned on with the videos of the sumo wrestlers. And she also joked, she said, I wish I would have thought about it and looked up, short people wrestling to kind of like get back at him.
Right.
But that just sounds wild. Okay, so that's just break it down for us, bro. How does that sound to you? Like that
that sounds like a really fucked up ass date. I'd be really mad if I was her. Yeah. No, I understand your biases. Yeah, it's that's fucked up. We got to stop lying about our height. We got to be truthful about it. But some ladies don't make it easy. Okay, you sit there and you say 5'9" and under, you're a friend. So it's like, okay, well maybe I should just fudge the truth a little bit. Say a solid 6 foot 6'1".
Yeah, have you ever done that? You ever lied about your
Nope.
Yeah,
never done that. No, I haven't. No, I say 5'10". I say 5'10", but I'm like 5'9", 5'9 and a half. So that's still a lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing the good old 6'3" and coming in like 5'8". Like hell nah, bro.
What is the end game? Like for people who lie about their height, like would you just always gonna be sitting down?
Yeah.
Hey, I got here 2 hours early. Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, all right. And then like you just don't leave the date until they go. Like
yeah, right.
I'm gonna sit here for a couple hours.
I'm gonna sit here and ruminate about our date. I'll call you. Just get out.
That's just wild. That like from 4'11" to however tall he said. Like, bruh, the whole sumo thing too. That was just. I feel like this is a movie that she was referencing to, and I just didn't catch it.
Okay.
You think it's real?
I mean, shit. Why would that be a lie?
I don't think it's a lie, but I think it's one of those like, oh yeah, I remember when I was in high school and then I got in trouble with some guys that were up to no good. They started making trouble in my neighborhood. And then like, like one of those comments.
Oh, okay.
It feels like one of those comments where they're describing a scene from a movie.
Okay.
That's a weird movie though.
Right. Yeah, that is a crazy movie. You know what? We need receipts of this interaction. All right. We need to see what the hell the messages were between you two. And then, we just need proof that this happened. Because this sounds stranger than fiction. I believe you.
Would you?
Sefa doesn't seem to believe you.
I'm just saying it's unbelievable. That's it. Would you date a girl taller than you?
I would date her. Yeah.
Would you love her though?
What? Well, I mean, it depends. If we click, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't bother you. Like your ego wouldn't be there.
No. If anything, I'd probably be, I'd be looked at as a fucking king, bro. If she's like 6'3", if she's 6'3", right, and she's fucking gorgeous and shit, and she's really cool, she's someone that everybody wants to be with, and she chooses me, the short king, you know what I'm saying? That's something to brag about. I'll take that.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that's what people are thinking?
Maybe. Why not? What do you think they're thinking?
I wouldn't think that.
What would you think? What would you think? I need to hear.
If you walk around with Rihanna, you think I'm gonna think that? Like, yo, Marcus is cool.
Yeah. What would you think?
I would,
What a fucking loser. Fuck him.
No.
Give me Rihanna.
I would just I wouldn't hate it all. I would just be like, dang, I wonder I wonder how long that Make-A-Wish thing is gonna go. like damn, she must have lost a really bad bet. Like nah, it's all right. So if it's like you say you 5'9", if she like 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet,
that's not too bad.
That's not, it's the disparity's not there.
Yeah, it's the forehead, like the forehead.
6'3".
6'3".
If she walk around 6'3", I'm looking at her funny.
Right.
Like, I'm like, dang, she must be a weirdo who can't date her own height. Like she has to date.
Oh,
it's like when you see an old person with a young person, it's like, oh, you a weirdo. All your classmates thought you was weird, so you had to dabble in the little,
Wow, you're ageist, you're racist and heightist.
Hey, I'm just saying,
sizist.
I wouldn't look at it like, oh man, he's so cool. I would be trying to make it make sense.
Yeah. She can't get dudes that are her height. I don't think, but you know what? That's funny. I don't think a lot of dudes who are that height would want a girl who are the same height as them. Like dudes that are 6'3", 6'4", probably wouldn't want to date a girl who was also 6'3", 6'4".
If a dude was 6'3", you think he could date a girl that was 6'7"?
See, now you're going into uncharted waters, bro. Because I'm under 6 feet. I can't tell you.
We can only ponder this.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I wonder if imagine being a man, because men, we already have egos and we have pride, and it's disgusting.
Right.
And then like getting into a relationship with someone to where you're not the tallest person in the room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, and it's just y'all at home. Like you're not the I don't know how that would feel, but that would feel crazy.
It's like that dude who does the videos, right? Where he's like recording himself being like the tallest fool in the room, and every time he's about to hit the light, and then he ducks under, and then he starts talking and doing his shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Nah. I wonder if that dude can date a girl who is 7'3", because apparently that dude's like 6, whatever the fuck he is.
What if he can date a girl, do you know?
7'3". I don't fucking know. The height's just gonna keep going up because then it changes the question.
Yalmina. What's going on?
Yo, leave Yalmina out of this, bro. Don't upset the overlords over there like that, okay?
Oh my goodness. He said 7'3". Remember them twins from the Disney Channel when they was playing basketball?
Oh my god, the white girls?
I wonder how tall they are.
Man, probably camera tricks made them like 6'4", but they're probably like 5'9", 5'8".
Marcus hella want to be taller than people.
Yeah, hell yeah, I do. I don't want to be like an even 6 foot either. I'd rather be 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up? When the Patreon kick up, you finna
get the leg lengthening surgery? Shit, why not? I'll be the tallest motherfucker in Vietnam.
I seen an update on that dude real quick before we go. I seen an update on that dude. He did a news story at his local, like the local news in Texas, in Houston.
Oh, what?
They did like a whole story on him getting the surgery, going to rehab.
For real?
Yeah, and he like was really like involved. Like if that was me, I would have had the face mask and the voice changer. Like,
yeah,
it feels great being taller. But this fool was like, yeah, no, I paid for the surgery and I did rehab. Like he was talking about it. He was talking about it.
Hey, for all those who want to lengthen their height, man, you got the perfect spokesman. I mean, he's riding for y'all.
That's crazy. If I got that, I would never let anyone know I got it. So
yeah,
that dude is wild for that. But
confidence in yourself, I guess.
All right.
All right. Is that what you call it?
All right. Whatever you say, Buster.
Bro, you got anything else, man? What's up?
I got nothing else, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And again, if y'all listening, wherever y'all listening from, whether it be Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, whatever, leave a review. Write some nice words about me. Talk down on Marcus if y'all need to or have to.
Come on,
want
man.
to.
If you want to.
Yeah. Leave a comment, 5 stars. We'd appreciate all that. Other than that, man, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, man. Me too, bro. This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You nerds. I'm Marcus. That's Sefa, bro. We out. Go 5. So 4.
Yes, sir.
5.